Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from the Sunshine State. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Rip.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 2.
On the red. 30 left. Hey, go. Hot. Go. Let's go. Go. Red.
Now here's Lawrence. Going up top. He's got it. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
First down.
A big play for Jacksonville.
3-yard line.
68 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Tootin will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready, get from the 35. It's 1st and 10.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. 19 Lions. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready?
3rd and 6.
10 through 11. 65. Red. 70. Back row 80. 79 ground. Ready. Ready.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra points up and good. And the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Quickly to Mitchell. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big-time play for Philly. It's a gain of 34.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him. Josh Hines-Allen. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Okay, break. Warriors 70. 19 Lions. Cowboy 80. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. First down throw for Lawrence. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Hey, kill. Sink right. 11.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's into traffic, but taken in. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. So after one, it's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with first and 10. It's a toss out wide for Tootin. And it'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 7.
Hey, Soko. Hey, Jupiter. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Here's Lawrence to throw. They try to set up a screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
Here we go.
Lawrence is going to give it to Tootin. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, hot.
Oh, here's a hop pass on the end around. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
He's at 24. Turn. They say hot. 13, Lou. Lou. Go. Let's go.
Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Hey.
Run over center now is Keaton. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
3rd and goal.
Rip, 23. That's like touch. Take right open. Go. 11.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Soga's hot. 30 left.
Lawrence. That is caught. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points, you kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. To the pylon, he's in. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars. And his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11-12 on the season.
The kicker on for the extra point.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players, the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
2nd and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Hey, tomato. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Lisa 24.
Here's Lawrence. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That'll be complete to Tipton. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And the Jaguars, 1st down.
To throw is Lawrence. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's in! Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Jaguars are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Jordan Stout now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
11. Hey.
To throw is Lawrence. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The extra point is good. And the Jaguars stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Soga, huh?
Lawrence now. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Red on red.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Think right.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, run.
First and 10
Son,
at the 44-yard line.
Go.
Throwing is Lawrence. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year.
Makes the score Jaguars 42, Eagles nothing.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here's Smith to return it. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And for a team that didn't show a whole lot of fight in this 1st half, Mike, that's a heck of a way to start quarter number 3. Oftentimes, when the offense or the defense finds themselves struggling, it's the special teams that light a fire into these guys. And I'll tell you, that's a heck of a return to give this offense great starting field position.
And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future. Maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
It is a big play for the Eagles. And even 30 yards. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 1st touchdown this year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will get just a bit closer.
Eagles 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger. Done.
On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Go. Son.
Now Lawrence. Going over the middle. This one is complete. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Lisa 24. Take
Now second down throw for Lawrence. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles cut into the lead a little bit.
42. Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Rip 23.
This drive begins with a run by Tootin. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 20, here's second and 7.
Red on red.
They'll look to throw. Set up the screen here for Tootin. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
That's good.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jaguars add on to their already sizable lead.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Ready, strike. Panther 11.
throw here to begin the drive. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jerry Jones. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead.
Eagles 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
On the jump. Top low 18. Big hurt. 60 Vikings. Warriors 70.
Right back to the air following that pick six. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 38-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, go. 11. Hey, tomato. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
All right, let's go. Darn, it's hot. Silver.
Run out of the gun, and it's cheating. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Come on. Hey, go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum We just saw a great example of it here.
Back to throw. This one brought in by Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. The incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down.
On the set.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw yet again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Now, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will get just a bit closer.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Hey, Ron.
On first down, they'll go with Tootin. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They go play action for Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Think right. Silver.
Lawrence from the gun here. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up and uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback?
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Quinyon Mitchell.
The second down pass intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
On red. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
1st and 10
These are
at the
24.
45-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Up the middle, here is Cheaton. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
Yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Go, let's go. Hey, lion. Hey, tomato. Done. 11, agate. Eleven.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
At the 30-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Sink right. Hey, go.
They'll run it here with 2. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 7.
Hey, run. Soka, hot. 30 left. Red.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple yards. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, the Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Jaguars will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. It appeared that an Eagle was able to get his hands on it. And indeed, the signal, Philadelphia will hold on to possession.
feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His team
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit.
Eagles 35. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
On the give, it's 2. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, tomato.
Another run here with 2. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
On the pickup. It's
They'll
now 3rd
empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Here's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.